Everyone, Vanakkam. Hello and warm welcome to the grand finale of the SLASSCOM Regional Entrepreneur Development Program 2023 in partnership with the Royal Norwegian Embassy. රාජකීය නෝර්වීජියානු තානාපති කාර්යාලය සමග එක්ව ස්ලැස්කොම් විසින් සංවිධානය කරන ලබන කලාපීය ව්‍යවසායකත්ව සංවර්ධන වැඩසටහනේ 2023 අවසන් මහා තරඟයට ඔබව සාදරයෙන් පිළිගනිමු. ராயல் நார்வே தூதகத்துடன் இணைந்து ஸ்லாஸ்காம் நடாத்தும் பிராந்திய தொழில் முனைவோர் மேம்பாட்டு திட்டத்தின் 2023 இறுதிப் போட்டிக்கு உங்களை அன்புடன் வரவேற்கின்றோம். This initiative celebrates the entrepreneurial spirit of women across diverse regions, including those who have expanded their business from local to global stages. Our program, which commenced in August and concludes in mid-October, has offered a wealth of knowledge and sessions on a variety of topics. Today, we've reached the pinnacle of this journey. Out of the 17 remarkable participants, a select group will now share their visions, business goals, and expectations. Furthermore, we are fortunate to have engaging speeches on several pivotal subjects, promising valuable insights to propel our budding entrepreneurs forward. We extend our warmest greetings to SLASSCOM officials, corporate representatives, and esteemed members of the Women Technopreneurs Forum, including the trailblazing Sandra De Souza, SLASSCOM's first female chairperson and founder of the Women Technopreneurs Forum. We are also delighted to welcome other like-minded female-focused partners and ecosystem collaborators, as well as representatives from regional hubs and investment partners. Our distinguished panel of judges, Charindra Vijayamana, co-founder, CTO Maturify, Tharindu Dasanayaka, co-founder, Leo Shoutout Labs, Supun Maheshan, CEO of Commercial Technologies Plus, experts in their own right, are here to support us today. To set the stage for today's proceedings, I have the pleasure of introducing Shahani Saniviratna, the Chief Operating Officer of 99X, Second Vice Chairperson of SLASSCOM, and founding member of the Women Entrepreneurs Forum, to deliver the opening remarks. Let's embark on this exciting journey together.
Thank you very much. A warm welcome, a good morning, and a warm welcome to all of you. A special welcome to all our partners, special invitees, and all you participants. We are really glad that we are hosting the WTech Regional Female Entrepreneur Development Program 2023. As you know, there is a lack of tech businesses in the regions, and technology education has been a key hurdle in developing some of these SME businesses in the regions. So that's why SLASSCOM embarked on this program to collaborate with the Royal Norwegian Embassy and rolled out the program of developing female tech entrepreneurs in the regions. And we are really happy that we have been able to complete the second stage of this program. The key focus of this program is to help regional female entrepreneurs and technopreneurs scale to the next level of their business by equipping them with skills and competencies to develop and improve their skills in using digital platforms. And as I said, this is the second instance in which we are rolling out this program. Actually, in the first round, we had a lot of traditional businesses whom we helped to digitize and take the business to the next level. But in this round, we had quite a few tech entrepreneurs as well. And we have had a lot of programs to train them, equip them with the necessary skills and competencies. And today, we are at a level that all you ladies are here to present your own businesses. So the programs have been conducted in all three languages, English, Sinhala, and Tamil, to facilitate everyone and to have a sort of equal opportunity for everyone as well. So here we are here today to give our participants the opportunity to showcase the potential of your business in Sri Lanka, as well as for SLASSCOM and all our partners to engage with them and help them to take them to the next level in terms of providing them skills, help them to get to go to market, find investors, and so on. So please interact with each other and see how, you can reach out to our partners, the partners can reach out to you, and see how you can get the maximum benefit from the relationships. This time we had over 121 applications for this program, and among these applicants were also traditional businesses from within the regions. So although we shortlisted the tech entrepreneurs, but we really want to help the traditional businesses also to get onto the digital platforms. And I'm sure some of the like-minded female partners will help these ladies also to focus on their businesses and get onto digital platforms. So please, once again, form relationships and form the connections and so on. Finally, I wish all you participants all the best as you make your presentations today. And more than that, all the best as you continue our entrepreneurial journey. And I assure you that SLASSCOM will be with you all throughout your journey. Good luck and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Shehani, for your enlightening opening remarks, highlighting our program's mission to empower female tech entrepreneurs in Sri Lanka by enhancing digital skills, access to funding, and opportunities for growth. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's welcome Rochelle Gomez, the Program Manager of the Women Technopreneurs Forum at SLASSCOM. She will provide us with insights into the Women Technopreneurs Forum and share some exciting prospects for future programs. Rochelle?
Thank you and welcome all for coming here today. So I will just brief you on a few programs that we're going to have within the next couple of months. Just give me a second. So as you all know, so one of our key mandates in the Women Technopreneur Forum is to inspire more female-led tech startups. And we also focus on increasing tech females within the industry. So those are some of our main mandates. And within SLASSCOM, as you know, SLASSCOM is the only IT BPM chamber in the company. So most of our projects are to encourage technology and technology education and so on. So this is what I covered, and this is our Women Technopreneur Forum. So the forum was actually initiated in 2020. So due to the underrepresentation of female tech females, we have actually put together, I think since 2020 we've done more than about 20 programs. A couple of upcoming programs is we already actually did the first ever women only hackathon, which was called Hack Like a Girl, and the version 2 we are currently planning that and hoping to target females in specific IT areas like AI, cybersecurity, and so on. Then we also have the version 2 of our Fast Forward Accelerator. The name of it was, we branded it as Fast Forward. So there also we are specifically focusing on female entrepreneurs, where we're actually looking at maybe coupling them with a product specialist who will help them to improve their product. So it's a slightly differentiated than a standard accelerator program. Another new one that we plan to do is a scale-up program. So what we're going to do is, so currently we actually prepare the technopreneurs to scale, but here we are actually helping them one-on-one to scale. So that is another new concept that we are going to introduce. Of course, the returnship program, we have been, you may have seen some promotional mails going around. So that is to actually bring back tech females who have left the industry, also those who are currently underemployed and maybe currently working for a different industry but wish to come back to the tech industry. So we are hoping to start that program sometime in mid-November. And of course, last year we had the first ever Women in Tech conference this year, March, and we are hoping to have that next year as well. So the version 2 of that is also coming up. So those are the main events that we have in store. Apart from that, on this program, we actually had about 117 applicants, as Shahani mentioned. So we do have a couple of traditional entrepreneurs as well who applied for the program, and we would like to get the help of our partners to, help them as well. So we have them across multiple segments, such as, we have clothing, textile, gem trading, then jewelry. So likewise, various topics. Some are doing herbal teas and so on. So we would like to give you more information about those details and see how we can collaborate with you and help these startups as well. So that's about it. So thank you so much and enjoy the day.
Special thanks to Rochelle Gomez for unveiling the vibrant world of the Women Technopreneurs Forum and sharing the thrilling glimpse of the upcoming program. Next, let's welcome Dilani Samathika, the representative of Women Tech Forum and the driving force behind this regional development initiative. She also serves as the Chief Executive Officer of Cloud Content Marketing Private Limited. Dilani will provide us with a concise overview of the regional program.
Good morning, everyone. As you heard, I'm Dilani, and I should say I'm one of the consequence of this very first regional women entrepreneurs program by the SLASSCOM. So I started as a regional woman entrepreneur back in 2020, and I'm based in the central region of the country. And I should say, I don't have any tech background or any business background. So, but the last year program made a transformation in my career as well as in the whole business. So this time, I thought to give what I gained from SLASSCOM and thought to volunteer the program. So that is how we initiate this Regional Women Tech Entrepreneurs Program 2.0. So I practically know the challenges that a regional woman entrepreneur has, and I really went through all of them. In the regional level, we have so much troubles in networking. There's no any networking opportunity there, but thanks to the last year initiative, the regional hubs, I was lucky to connect with the Central Startup Hub. That is how I got connected with SLASSCOM. So now we have a certain level of networking opportunity in the regional levels, but not like in Colombo. So I think that you all ladies have that same issues in your entrepreneurial journey. So other than that, there are social and cultural barriers, there are financing barriers, and so on. So regarding this year's program, we received 121 applications, and we were able to shortlist 30 female entrepreneurs for the program. The key idea was benefiting more females in the program, so that we provided that online sessions for 30 female entrepreneurs. From that bunch, we selected 17 female entrepreneurs for the demo day, and today some of them are not able to be here, but we will do a quick overview about their businesses as well. And we have 9 female entrepreneurs here today. And we will be selecting 5 winners at the end of the program, and they will be subjected to a monetary prize as well as other benefits from SLASSCOM, like mentoring support, which is pretty much hard to gain for a regional level female entrepreneur. The impact of this program is to help female technopreneurs as well as female entrepreneurs who use digital platforms in their businesses, as well as their tech businesses, to gain the required milestones in their entrepreneurial journey. So we considered all these KPIs throughout the program. We have introduced an assessment work as well. Regarding the program content, we covered a lot about leadership, intellectual property management, digital platforms, finance training, and AI technology, personal grooming and presentation skills. Likewise, we covered a lot. And unlike the last year program, we have added several areas to this year's program, and we even add around 2-3 areas in accordance with our participants' requests. So this year we had AI in the content, and we even conducted live demonstrations, and we were able to provide one-on-one support in intellectual property management with the support of the National Innovation Agency. And we found out that our participants really appreciated that, because most of the regional entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, lack the knowledge in intellectual property. And we were able to talk a little bit about website UI UX, and we tracked our participants' progress with the progress report. Since we have come to the end of the program, we cannot forget about our esteemed facilitators. The leadership training was done by Mr. Amita Gamage, who is a CXO coach and a LinkedIn expert. Mr. Udita Bandara did the AI training with live demonstrations. Mr. Madhuranga Ginigattara made that finance training. Mrs. Vindya Jaivikrama made the intellectual property management session with one-on-one consultation. Ms. Shivalata Sivasundaram made 2 sessions, and one was about digital marketing and the other one was about presentation skills and personal grooming. Ms. Safrana Nafis did another session about branding. Mrs. Janani Lianage did a session about agile transformation and agile team up. And myself was contributing as a facilitator in the areas of content marketing and UI UX. So throughout the program, even though we had 121 applications, we were able to identify these startups as the finalists. So Vision Lanka, Docubus Private Limited, Remote Pro Virtual Assistant, Remedy Consultants Private Limited, Citrus Property Management Private Limited, Festive Weave Private Limited, Possible Green Private Limited, and Superlight. So our future plan is to catch up on these women entrepreneurs, because since we need to monitor the impact of the program, so we are going to give a follow-up with them for another 3 months of mentoring. So today we are going to create that connection with the mentors, because they really need that support. Other than that, we hope to provide guidance, and as Rochelle mentioned, there are so many programs at SLASSCOM, and you all can connect with them according to your requirements. And we will provide you support in scaling up process as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Dilani. Turning our focus to the first keynote session of the day, I'm pleased to introduce Sanjay Elvitikala, a distinguished LMS and SaaS consultant, artificial intelligence researcher, Chief Executive Officer of elearning.lk and co-founder at Maya.lk. An award-winning entrepreneur, Sanjay will enlighten us on why you should not be an entrepreneur. Interesting. All right. Kirtimat LMS saha SaaS upadeshayaku, Krutima Buddhi Pariyeshakayaku, elearning.lk hi Pradana Vidayaka Niladari saha Maya.lk hi Sama Nirmatruwarayaku vana Sanjay Elvitikala handunwadimata dan mama sodanam vemi. සංජය අද දිනවේදී කතා කිරීමට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඔබ විවසායකයෙකු නොවිය යුත්තේ ඇයි කියන මාතෘකාවෙන්. இப்போது புகழ்பெற்ற LMS மற்றும் SAS ஆலோசகர் செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு ஆய்வாளர் e-learning.lk-இன் பிரதம நிறைவேற்று அதிகாரி மற்றும் maya.lk-இன் இணை நிறுவனர் சஞ்சய் விட்டிகளவை அறிமுகப்படுத்துவதில் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். சஞ்சய், நீங்கள் ஏன் ஒரு சுய தொழில் அதிபர் ஆகக்கூடாது என்று துணைப்பொழில் பேசவுள்ளார். சஞ்சய், over to you.
Ayubowan, Vanakkam, Assalamu alaikum. The thing is, even though I greeted that way, I can only speak in English because I don't know all three languages. All right. So when I told about the topic, Pulani was a little bit skeptic. Should she invite me to this or not? Because it's going to be a reverse psychology thing. Okay. So I haven't actually really spoken in women entrepreneurs forums before. This is my first time. So forgive me if I mess up something. Okay. All right. So I became an entrepreneur for several reasons, and throughout my 17 plus years of experience, I found out that some of those reasons were wrong, and along the way I found out that I should have had different reasons altogether in certain areas. But I had certain things going for me which fueled me to keep it up for 17 plus years and maybe till I'm 80 plus someday, hopefully. Okay, so coming back. So I see a lot of ladies, which is good, and I believe this is a special crowd, and this is a crowd of exceptions. So if you go throughout Sri Lanka, I did a little politics in my career, in my life for a couple of years, active politics. So during that time, I traveled the country. I traveled the country a lot. In those years, what I have learned is that even though we see a group of female entrepreneurs here, it's not the case, it's not the general case of the country, it's quite different. It's really sad, actually. So, given that, I thought, okay, coming here today, I want to speak about how do you actually going to make it successful, not in the local stage, in the global stage as well, in the next 10, 15 years, how to make it successful, right? So in order to do that, you need to kind of have a certain set of traits, personality traits, as well as certain set of qualities in you. So that is all that matters actually. Doesn't matter the economic situation. I mean, there are things we can control, there are things we can't. So no point thinking about it. The major factor is that how you look at the world, your worldview and your personality traits matching that view. And your ambitions, how tough are you? So those things matter. So I'm going to talk to you about a list of things that you should, if you fit into these categories, you should think of changing yourself to the betterment and achieving those goals. So I'll come to the first one. You don't become an entrepreneur if you can't trust people. So that's number one. In life, we meet a lot of people, right? From boyfriends, I'm talking in your perspective, right? It's very weird. You become a lot of boyfriends, your husbands, your friends, maybe parents, siblings, friends, whatever. So if you can't trust people, you should not become an entrepreneur. What the hell does that mean? I'm not asking you to trust everyone, right? I'm asking you to trust or confide at least in a few. It's up to you to decide who are you going to trust. That depends on your decision-making abilities. If you are good enough in identifying a person who you can trust in that person. Because you will feel lonely in your journey. Entrepreneurs are always lonely. You are at the top of your game, people are coming, you have to fire employees, you have to speak certain stuff to the face of other people, you are not the favorite person in the room sometimes, right? So it's a tough game. You are alone at the top. That's going to happen to you at some point or not if it hasn't happened already. So in that case, you need a confidant. You need a real good friend. Maybe it could be your husband, your boyfriend, or someone else. That's fine, as long as you have few people, very trusted circle around you that is protecting you. That's the one major thing. Trust me on this. You will never find a better advice than that. That's how I have a lot of friends, and There are certain friends that I go to, whatever happens, I cannot tell everything to everybody. There are certain things that I keep to myself, and there are certain things that I have to express to certain people. In that case, I have to find a certain person whom I can trust in each of those areas. That doesn't mean all the other people I engaged with are like they are bad people, no. But they have to be compatible with me, right? They have to be compatible with me. For example, I am never asking anyone for anything in terms of money. I have to this day, apart from banks, I have never asked from anyone to have a quick loan. No, never. I never did that. But a lot of people come to me and ask from me, right? Can I have this amount? I will give you back into this. And the thing is, I don't give it to all of them. I give it to people whom I can trust. But that trust comes not blindly, but through data-oriented decision making. Because I know I kind of ask them a few questions about their credit rating. I kind of look at their social media activity. I kind of look at how they perceive, how they conduct themselves on social media as well as one-on-one meetings. Are they big enough to fail? I mean, if I am to give them a certain set of help, and have they done it before to someone else? All these things I consider, and then only I go and, all right, even if I don't know that person very well, I still do it because I know that I found enough data for me to trust that person, right? So far it hasn't gone wrong, right? Everybody who I lend money to have lent it back to me. But I see a lot of people complaining over social media. There are different posts that gattanan deyak denna danaganna, no, lot of posts like that, because these people have given money to people whom they think they can trust, very close people, but they haven't paid it back. Just an example. Likewise, you have to find a certain set of people whom you can trust through analysis, and then start trusting them. You have to do that because you need friends in certain places. Then, don't become an entrepreneur if you can't delegate. So that's the one major thing I can tell you. I think most of you, I'm assuming, I don't know I know some people, but mostly not. So I think that most of your businesses are in the seed stage or pre-seed or seed stage. So given that, most of the things you might handle personally yourself in the company's administrative activities, day-to-day activities. Day-to-day operations, you are involved, I think. If that is the case, within or after 3 years, at least after 3 years, you should start delegating heavily. You should actually step out of the business, go away and look back at the business as one system, one container kind of a system. You should be able to look at your business from a distance. That is your role. As a CEO, as a founder, that is your role. Then only you will see what to fix, how to fix, and where it fits in the rest of the world, among your competitors, among the business world, among the general society. So that's one major importance. You should be able to step out of your business, let it run automatically, and go somewhere and look back at it. And that's where those people who trust comes into play, because they can help to run that machine, and all you have to do is watch and do little adjustments. And the major benefit of that is you are getting more free time, right? Because you need free time. Because entrepreneurs, we need to have time to think. Because we have a lot of pressures in our brain, right? We don't know whether we will be able to pay salaries next month. We won't know whether we will be able to beat that competition. We don't know whether we will be able to pay the bills. Lot of problems. Family, definitely. That's another area that we should worry about. So all these things are in our head. So what we need is some alone time to think. So for that, you need to step out of your business. Don't let the business run with you. It should run without you. Then only you will be successful. Then only you can call yourself an entrepreneur. Otherwise, you are just an employee/CEO, right? Then, okay, I cannot read my own handwriting. Okay, let's go to the other one. Don't become an entrepreneur if you can plan ahead. So, plan ahead in the sense not months. You should be able to plan the next day. Simply what you should be doing in the morning, the evening, and the afternoon. Simple as that, because I don't have such plans in terms of like 3 years down the line, what I'm doing currently. I have a vague idea, right? I have a target, I have a goal, but I have not planned it out in terms of for a larger period, because world is changing constantly. But that's just me, that's based on my business. It may not be applied to you like that, because each business has its different circumstances. But for me, I only plan for a short amount of time, and even maybe day to day, because I plan to do little improvements every day for everything I do. One improvement every day for everything I do. That's the major thing. That's what you have to plan. So I run a YouTube channel at my leisure. It's my personal YouTube channel. Even on that, I try to do something new each day. One small improvement. Maybe I'm using a phone today. Tomorrow I will be using a DSLR. Maybe I will be using some sort of an animation in the YouTube video. Next day I will plan to have some other stuff put into it and see how it works. So little tests and continue what works. Do a lot of tests and continue what works. So those kind of small improvements you have to plan out and carry out. And when you do that for 3 months to 6 months, then you are at a very good position compared to where you have started. And then, don't become an entrepreneur if you don't have self-reflection. So that is one of the major things. Self-reflection. You should be able to close your eyes, think about what you have done today and where you can improve. That actually goes in hand with the planning stuff that I just talked about. So you should be able to sit back and reflect on your own mistakes. Did I treat that person right? Did I make the right choice? What is expected of that decision in the coming weeks? All those things you have to have in your mind, planning it out all the time. So that's why the free time that I talked about earlier is important, because once you make a decision, you need to deal with the consequences. So that's really important. So always do self-reflection, and not enough. Self-reflection itself is not enough. You have to change your behavior. That's something only the entrepreneurs, not only, but an entrepreneur must do, because a lot of people think about stuff. They hear about stuff, they read, they watch motivational videos, YouTube videos, read about a lot of books, but what they don't do is modify their behavior. So if you have to modify your behavior, that's one major thing, because I was a person, I'll tell you about myself. In school times, a lot of people perceived me as very selfish person. I was not, but a lot of people perceived it that way, because when I felt something about a person, I tell it to their face. I tell it to their face. And I can't, if something is not benefiting me and they still expect something from me in return, they expect for me to do something, and when I ask what do I get in return, they think of it as selfishness. That's how society works. But you always have to have something in return, right? Something positive in return for you. If you don't have that, don't do that. Otherwise, it's a waste of time for you, right? So that's the thing. So when that happens, a lot of people thought I was selfish. But then I learned on the entrepreneurial journey that I have to at least pretend I am not selfish. Actually, I'm not selfish, but they have to perceive me as not selfish. So for that to happen, I have changed the way I speak. I have changed the way I sometimes address certain emotional situations, because I am considered to be a very unemotional, robotic type personality at the time. Still some people do, but mostly I try to, perceive an image of myself as a very caring, looking after my employees kind of a person, right? I actually genuinely look after them, but the thing is, some of the words and some of the mannerisms I use might not be very feminine, right? But that's just me. So I have changed myself throughout my journey. So you have to change yourself. Sometimes you have to adapt from a certain personality and change your persona altogether. So be ready to do that. Be ready to adapt. You don't have a very fixed personality. It might be in your core, but at least for the world, you have to perceive, you have to make it feel like you are someone else. So you can adapt to that particular scenario. So you can win the hearts of those people. So that's one of the things that you have to do. You have to be ready to change your behavior. This is very hard to do, but. And then if you don't become an entrepreneur, if you don't follow your own rules, so you have to practice what you preach. That's major, right? You can't expect employees to come at 9 a.m. when you're coming at 12. You don't do that. Or you can just set a policy like me. You can come at any time, just get the job done before customer complaints or before the deadline. So that I have done, because I cannot be waking up at 8 a.m. I normally do it at 9, to your surprise maybe. But I do have to wake up at 7 because I have to put the kids in school. I come back and I sleep for another hour. Otherwise, my day is gone. But I work till 1 a.m. normally. That is bad for the health. So I try to do it, at least I try to sleep around 11 a.m. You have to take care of your health. But at least I work more than 8 hours a day. I used to work 18 hours a day when I was young, in my 20s. Now it's very hard to do that. Now it's kind of at least 10 to 12 hours. But my brain is working. As entrepreneurs, our brain is working 24/7. That's how it is. Right. Then you don't become an entrepreneur if you don't have financial discipline. So that's also another key aspect, financial discipline. I think you have heard a lot of speeches about how to plan your finances and all that. I actually boil it down to one single thing. If you can't control your urges, you don't have financial discipline. So you have to control your urges. If you are low on cash, or if you have a certain, you can test it out on yourself. Let's see, in your pocket, you might not have certain amount of cash. Let's say you have only 2,000 rupees and you see something on a shop that you have to buy, and it's 2,500. That's a test of your urges. So you really want to buy this, but you have the money in the bank, but you don't have the money in the pocket, right? This is way to test it. If you still able to resist that particular temptation, then you kind of have the basic building blocks of achieving financial discipline. So the ability to fight your urges is really important. If you can do that, then you can actually plan your finances. So that's what I have learned the hard way. And based on my experience, a lot of people watched me and learned from me as well, because my partners, they used to spend all the time, and I was good at saving. I'm not saying to save now. It's a bad thing to save now, actually, considering the economic situation. But there were certain times that we had some sort of stability, and saving and using it in certain activities and investing in certain stuff was important. So I had that discipline built into me through continuous self-reflection and changing my behavior. So if I were able to do that, you can also do it. But make sure it all comes down to fighting your urges. If you can't fight your urges, be ready to change yourself to fight the urges. All right. And then you don't become an entrepreneur if you are selfish, that I have talked about. If you want to, and you don't become an entrepreneur if you want to be rich. This you might have heard a lot, so I'm not going to delve into that. Basically, you do whatever you do to change the industry, to change the world, to make people's lives better. Money is result, it's always a result, but you need money to make more people's lives better, right? To expand, you need money, right? So be money oriented, but don't make it the reason why you do what you do. So it must be a reason that whatever I'm doing, it should be the reason to change the industry, not to come and do speeches like this, not to win awards, not to go after publicity, not to be an icon in social media. That's all those are all distractions. Those will come in your way anyway. Those will come, right? Don't worry about those. Just focus on your business, get the customers to pay you, and make sure your customers are happy. So those are the only things that matter. All the other things will come your way. In my early days, I used to have a dream of speaking in forums like this, right? When I become an entrepreneur, I want to speak in big forums, in hotels, and eat a lot of stuff and have some awards on my name. But going through that, I feel that it doesn't really matter, because I know a lot of businesses who have won a lot of awards have gone bankrupt, right? And they are not making money. And they are asking certain small helps from me as well in the past. So it's not, a business is, from the day one, you should be able to have a plan to make money, right? But make money by doing what you do and challenging the status quo. Otherwise, you are not an entrepreneur even. If you don't challenge the status quo, you are not an entrepreneur. Mainly because there are two different types of ways of earning money. You can do a business and you can engage in entrepreneurship. Right? Getting something down in China, leaving a small margin and selling it here, or a big margin and selling it here, is not entrepreneurship. It's a business. And a lot of people who are giving out entrepreneurial advice as countries' most renowned entrepreneurs, the top 10 list, most of them do just that. They bring something down from other country, they have a small or big margin, and they sell it to here, and they talk to us about entrepreneurship. If they have given the same set of circumstances as we do, I don't think most of them would be successful, right? Because they are just doing a business. Entrepreneurship is different. I don't want to tell you what the differences are, because you already know that, because you are already engaged in it. Right. And don't become an entrepreneur if you are not prepared to listen to others. So that's another thing. So this kind of tricky. So just only one more point to go. So if you listen, that doesn't mean you should do what others says. That's the thing. You have to listen to others and take the feedback in. Sometimes in companies also we call this grapevine. So basically, it's a network of informal information that comes in your way. So you have to listen to all of them, take those in, process, and decide what you want to follow it up with. So it's kind of a selection, and it comes down to your intuition, gut feeling. So all entrepreneurs has to have a certain level of intuition and gut feeling. And based on that, you will know which person to listen to. But when you act on a certain person's information, don't let that person know that you have acted on those information. Let that person know you have acted on your own self understanding. Because if that happens, sometimes they might try to feed you certain information to get what they want. Right? So make sure that you get all the information, you process it and apply it your own way, and don't let each of the persons know. Because you said I did it. No, that's not the way to do. You have to do it, and they have to perceive it in a way that she does what, or she does, or he does, or whatever. They know what they are doing, and they are kind of, looking after us. They are kind of, they know the vision, and they are going for it. We are here to support them. That's the kind of culture that you have to inculcate in your organization. If you do that, they start trusting in you, and most people, 98 to 99% of the society are followers, and we are the 1 to 2%. So that's most important. If we can actually follow and go to a target, a lot of people start following us. But make sure when they do that, you do not let them manipulate you. That's one of the major things. And finally, this is especially applicable for female entrepreneurs. If you don't become a female entrepreneur, if you can't overcome cultural stereotypes, so this is a hard one, right? For me, I don't have much experience in discussing it, because I don't obviously have that level of experience that you have in terms of culturally what are the barriers that you have. But I think it's a lot, right? So given that, especially this comes down to your partner who you are with. So make sure when you're selecting a partner, business partner as well as a life partner, that person respects you and that person is willing to make sacrifices. If you are the most successful person in the family, then you should be the one who should be the breadwinner. So that's given, right? That's unfortunately in some societies, not just in Sri Lanka, in other countries as well. There are certain issues that arises because normally society does not like to have female run a house, right? So unfortunately that we have to discuss. So we have to overcome these cultural stereotypes, be a part of the modern society, and make sure you find people and surround yourself with people who trust in that ideology, right? Otherwise you have to make bold decisions and get out of the society. I have friends who have done that. I have few friends who have changed their lives in a way that sometimes it considered too taboo and bold, yet they have done it and now they are living happily. That doesn't mean that you should get divorced. No, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is find a partner or change the existing one to support your goal, right? Otherwise, what you are just here, you will do it for 5 years, 10 years, and you will give it up, right? With a sad face. So that has happened to a lot of people I know, especially female entrepreneurs. So I'm sure that since you are laughing, I know that sometimes you might, felt that way sometimes, but that's okay. You can change it, talk to them, and maybe get them involved, right? Get them involved, right? So I was ready. Even for me, if since I engaged in IT, I was ready to. My wife works for an Australian firm, and they asked her to come over. All right, so she was ready to. She asked me whether we should go. I said, okay, let's go. I will open up an office there, right? So those kind of sacrifices you have to do in terms of your priorities. You have to prioritize what you want in life, and if those things are getting in the way of your priorities, you have to adapt. So make sure to do those sacrifices. As an entrepreneur, I could do because my business is basically working from home. I can do work from anywhere. But if it was the other way around, then I would argue back. Who's making the most money? Who's making the world a better place? So that person should get the priority in terms of those decisions. And the other partner has to agree with that. So that's the thing. So you have to find a partner who is open-minded, who is flexible enough to do that. Otherwise, it's a really hard journey, right? So you have to battle not just the business world, you have to do a separate battle at home. So that's going to occupy your mind and drive you crazy. So make sure that does not happen. If you see signals of that, make sure you lay the groundwork and lay the arrangement now before it becomes any big of a problem in the future. Okay, so that's all the things I have to talk about if you don't, why you should not become a female entrepreneur. But I think that applies to most of the in general, to male entrepreneurs as well. So thank you for listening to whatever I have said. I hope you have got something out of it. Thank you.
Sanjay, actually, I have a question for you. Probably it's sort of a general question, it'll be put in that way. You said something which struck with me. You said entrepreneurs are mostly lonely people. Yeah? And also you said you had to be ready to listen to others. It's be it contradicting. For example, what if there are so many entrepreneurs here, be it ladies or gentlemen, doesn't matter, who wanted to become an entrepreneur for that matter. There are so many corporate persons are here too. Benefit of everyone. What if no one believes in you? When you start up, when you're probably going through a hardship on that matter. Are you going to listen to everyone, or how are you going to motivate yourself to do what you want to do? Like if someone puts you down, or to take it up and go, whether you are worth it or not. If so many questions, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe some common questions, correct? So something like that comes. How do you overcome that by yourself? You're going to be lonely, as you said.
Yeah, so the second one I told you about, listen to others. So that was in the context of when you're actually running a company. So you have few employees, few partners, few competitors, few friends, few customers. So they would come and talk to you about different stuff. A lot of inputs you are going to get from the world. So we have to manage those inputs. So you have to think about each of the person, what they have said. Especially when you run with a few employees, they have internal struggles, they have certain likenesses and dislikes about other people. So they would come and complain and do all that. No. So make sure that you take that input in an objective way and you implement it, so they would not feel that just because they said so, I did that. So that was that part. But for your other question, generally people coming and doubting you all the time. So that's where your mental strength comes in. So I mean, I would encourage, if you have certain doubts, go to a psychologist. I mean, be open to that. Open to that. Tell them what you need to do in your life, and these are the barriers I have. Get that external help. That's why I told you to trust certain people, right? Go to a person and get that help. If you are not mentally strong enough. Luckily, I was mentally strong enough. If a person comes to me and say, don't do this, I really want to do that, and I still do, right? So the more they pressure it, the more I want to push back. So
it's external fine. What about your friends and family? After a point when you're trying to probably, your profits are down, you're like about to, whether to get back to a normal career, what's going to happen?
Okay, that's a tough one. So I have certainly, all right, in 2013, we hit a very, very low state in our business. I have lived without a salary. We take a salary from our business for 6 months. I had one kid at the time. I was married. So 6 months after my marriage, we had this rock bottom. So we have discussed with the partners. Somehow, I don't know where the money came. Somehow we have managed with the very little we had for that 6 months. So that's where the people who you surround yourself with, so important, because they need to support you, right? If they don't do that, we had 4 partners at the time, and after this crisis, 1 partner left because his partner was not supportive of that. So they kind of, if you have done a job, you would have earned a better income. Why are you sitting here and rotting, right?
I can see most of the people have gone through that. They're nodding in there.
Yeah. So we have to let him go. So he left actually. But the thing was, the people who stuck with me are now having the time of their lives because we came out of it, right? We had to work, focus, have a strong mentality. You have to talk to other people if you don't have it within yourself. Otherwise, you just focus, drop everything off, and you just focus for 2 months and you do it. Doing it is really important. If you think about what will happen and that stress, don't let that happen to you. You just start acting, and the moment you start acting, until you finish it, you will not stop. So that's part of being an entrepreneur.
Thank you, Sanjay. All right, it's now time for our participants for 5-minute presentations offering a glimpse of their business. Presenters, may we kindly request you to adhere to the allotted 5 minutes to ensure a smooth schedule. Our organizers will signal you when you have just 2 minutes remaining. Thank you for your cooperation and all the very best. Let's begin with our day by welcoming our first participant and speaker, Kalpana Fernando, the Chief Executive Officer and Lead Consultant of Remedy Consultants Private Limited, The company is a tech-oriented management consultancy that prioritizes customer success. They offer 3 core services: project management as a service, digital transformation consulting, and business process restructuring. Established in 2022, the team comprises 4 talented ladies. Call upon the judges to the podium, please. Charindra Vijayamana, Tharindu Dasanayaka, and Supun Maishan.
Good morning. Okay, my name is Kalpana Fernando, and I'm representing Remedy Consultant, my own startup. Before we start, let's start with the story. How many of you know this story? Shivlata? Okay, this is a content of 2 teams, angels and demons. They are in a project of getting excited, known as Samurtha, get out from Milky Way. Right? The main role of the story is the tortoise who hold in this mountain as the 2 teams take in the mountain on top of him and get a snake as a rope, and they start to chanting. So this tortoise hold in the mountain until the project finish. The project KPI is to get the Amurtha out of Milky Way. So this tortoise is a representative of Remedy Consultants who hold in the 2 teams or more teams until they get the results of outcome of the project. So this chapter is in Swarnabhumi Airport, Bangladesh. Whenever you go there, you will remind Remedy. Remedy Consultants formed in 2022 by myself. I'm a tech background person, worked for corporate for 15 years. We are giving main 3 services: project management as a service, and digital transformation consultancy, where organization can use us as their digital partner to find any digital product or service to their business. And also we are giving a business restructuring service that they can increase their productivity and use technology in their business more friendly to achieve their targets. What makes us unique? So I hope every one of you have taken a consultancy in any kind of any stages of your business or in office. Normally, how you feel about consultant? Is it a pleasant experience? Consultant? No, right? Because everyone, all the consultants, they bring set of templates, where we are not. We are not bringing any set of templates. We will come and be a part of your team, and we will ask your challenges. We will ask you what you need to do or what are the problems you need to solve, and we'll give priority to you. And we will, if we require any template or anything, we will see, okay, we can do it in a process restructuring service or any other digital transformation service or in project management. It is your business. It's like your cup of coffee on your favorite. Again, it's all KPI based, and we will promise the tangible outcomes. This is the financial status of our company last 11 months, and we are growing. Every month we had, hopefully we had a growth every month. I hope to keep it in that stage. These are our prestige customers for past 11 months, and I will, it's hard to explain all the projects we have completed with her, but I like to give you one story of Viso Consultant. We have given them an inquiry management system, which we used open source for them, and they, after 3 months of using this, they have confirmed with the 30% of sales expansion after using them. And some other brands, there are some more, still we are on proposal level, I have not mentioned them here. These are my team, and actually I'm glad to have them with me because they are very dedicated and very open to work in any kind of challenging situations. These are our target to go to the open international market, and we are doing the groundwork at this moment by doing network and going to the forums on these countries. After joining this program, thanks to SLASSCOM, we had a lot of gains on this program. Also, we are hoping to get more mentorships and building teams and those innovative ideas. Also, we need some support on online, improve our online presence. Also, partnership to enter the new markets. Thank you very much. It's great to present and meet you all. Thanks to SLASSCOM.
Thank you. Now it's time to introduce our second speaker, the founder and chief executive officer of Remote Pro Virtual Assistant, Subhashini Silva. Their company is at the forefront of the industry, delivering high-quality virtual assistant services. Their skilled and qualified virtual assistants offer business-dependable solutions for administrative and support tasks.
Good morning. I'm Subhashini Silva. I'm from Kandy. I'm CEO, founder of Remote Pro Virtual Assistant Services. So let me take you all through my presentation to show you all what we do. So first, let's take some of real-world challenges that we get to face in our day-to-day life. First one is email overload and disorganized reminders and follow-up, and disorganized documents and pending documents preparation, and research and information gathering. Let's see who faces these kind of problems. So small, medium business owners, entrepreneurs, and corporate executives, and any kind of individual. So thinking of what support that you can get to ease up your work so that you can invest your time and focus and resources to build your career and business, we give you Remote Pro Virtual Assistant Services. We provide remote administrative support services such as email management, client management, meeting coordination, and calendar management, and etc. to help you to manage your workload effectively. So we have wide range of services such as personal assistants, executive assistants, virtual assistants, which will give you solutions for various problems. And also, since we are a fully remote-based company, we have capacity to serve our clients all over the world. And also, we do in recent situation, virtual assistant has a good market opportunity where a lot of businesses are looking for affordable staff which can utilize with less resources, with growing global crises and inflation. So our mission is to help businesses and individuals to achieve their full potential, while our vision is to be a global leader in BPO industry. So culture of our company is mainly to empower stay-at-home skilled, qualified mothers to re-enter workforce so that they can work from home, earn while they're taking care of their families. So, I started my business. I launched my business in September, and I could join the program soon with that. And I'm happy to inform that by implementing some of the elements that I learned throughout the program, I could reach new 3 potential clients. I'm mainly planning to take some AI trainings, how to use AIs to, serve our clients efficiently. And also, I'm planning to change my UI and UX, some elements of my UI and UX designs. And also, I'm planning to optimize my website with SEO. So as expectations from SLASSCOM are mainly requiring mentorships from experts in BPO industry, and also for digital marketing and leadership development, and also for personal growth. And also I'm seeking for networking opportunities in similar fields. So I want to thank SLASSCOM for this incredible opportunity today, and also I want to thank all the speakers who shared their experience and knowledge with us throughout the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Subhashini. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now introduce our third speaker, Shaima Hamid, the founder and creative director of Festive Eve Private Limited. Since 2021, they have been crafting distinguished, modern and elegant wedding stationery. Their dedication of preserving handmade printing and fair trade practices set them apart. With over 1,750 local and 560 international orders, reaching 56 global destinations, they are entering into a new chapter also by launching a website.
So I would like to start up with this. Picture this: love, elegance, and handcrafted artistry, all in one place. Welcome to Festive Eve, artisanal invitation printery, where every wedding stationery become a statement. And I'm Shaima Hamid, the heart and soul behind this enchanting journey. So at Festive Eve, we craft love and celebrate memories. So let's dive into the magic. So among all these tech entrepreneurs here today, I would like to convey a timeless message. Print isn't dead. Yes, elegance of handmade print isn't dead. Festive Eve was established in 2021 with the mission of solving a problem of creating custom-made wedding stationeries in Sri Lanka. And our unique selling propositions are in our design, modern, minimalistic, and elegance. But we are not just a brand. We are a movement towards tradition, artistry, and authenticity. So we work closely with the print artisans on Melbourne Street, Peta, ensuring fair trade and leave personal touch in each and every piece we create. In fact, 80% of our prints are handmade. Less automation and more dedication to the detail. So in the world of digital access, we bring back the essence of touch and feel. Plus, I have bought my samples today, which is displayed outside this auditorium, so you can feel the richness of handmade print by seeing our samples. So, in the face of adversity, Festive Eve has thrived. Despite of all the challenges posed by COVID-19 and Sri Lankan financial crisis, we have seen remarkable growth. So at this point, we have completed 1,800 plus local customized orders and 560 plus international orders, and we have reached out more than 56 global destinations within last 3 years. And more exciting thing was, we are awarded with bestseller badge from Etsy. Etsy is known platform for handcraft and handmaker sellers globally. Further, we are humbled to be recognized as a growing global demand. So apart from that, our product has received 5 rated reviews from genuine buyers, which is the testament for our artistry of print and craftsmanship. So as a growing business owner, the program Regional Women Entrepreneurs Development Program 2.0 has been ladder for the further growth. It's actually strengthened my leadership confidence, where I'm doing it right now, little bit nervous. And it's empowered my networking skill and illuminated the path for strategic growth. So I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to incredible program instructors and facilitators Dilani, Rochelle, and Tisari, and many other mentors who I met through online sessions. Thank you for your contribution on this. And further, I'm eager to take all these learning into my future projects and makes FestiVive grow continuously and making lasting impact. So today I'm here to express one of our heartfelt requests that holds potential for FestiVive. So we are eager to set up own dedicated website for our brand. You may ask why. Here are the facts. We are not just targeting local clients, our vision extends globally. And even though we have made progressive achievements in platforms like Etsy, we see a golden opportunity if we launch our own dedicated digital space. And this website isn't just for selling. By providing a personalized site, we can provide seamless experience to our clients. And also, especially we can eliminate middleman commissions, including Etsy's and PayPal's. And let's not forget, who are familiar with the difficulties of having PayPal in Sri Lanka. Having a direct account is challenging. So by having our own website, we can eliminate this hurdle. Plus, it will provide our own identity to our website, plus safeguard our intellectual designs in digital realm. So that is the end of my presentation. I would like to extend my invitation to scan and know us, stay connected with FestiVive. Thank you for being part of FestiVive, and we celebrate love and craft memories. Thank you.
That is Shaima Hamid from FestiVive Private Limited. Let's now welcome our fourth speaker, Kehimini Abiratna, co-founder and managing director of Superlight, a dynamic chemtech startup based in the central region. They specialize in manufacturing cleaning agents with cutting-edge chemical technology and employ online platforms for product distribution, complemented by 2 physical outlets in the central region. Welcome, Kehimini.
සියලු දෙනාට සුබ උදෑසනක්. අද මම මෙම ස්ථාන පැමිණේ සුපර්ලයිට් ඩිටර්ජන්ට් ආයතනය නියෝජනය කරමින්. එතකොට අපේ ආයතනය කෙම්ටෙක් ස්ටාර්ට්අප් එකක් විදිහට තමයි ආරම්භ කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි කෙමිකල් ටෙක්නොලොජි එකයි කෙමිකල් උපයෝගී කරගෙන අපි ක්ලීනින් ඒජන්ට්ස් අපි නිෂ්පාදනය කරනවා හා බෙදා හරින ලබනවා. ඒතර අපි මේ බෙදා හැරීම සිදු කරන ලබන්නේ තොග සහ සිල්ලර වශයෙන්. තොග හා සිල්ලර වශයෙන් තමයි අපි බෙදා හරින ලබන්නේ. මුලින්ම අපි තොග වශයෙන් බෙදා හරින ලබන්නේ අම්පාර සහ මහනුවර දිස්ත්‍රික්කවල අපේ නිෂ්පාදන බෙදා හරින ලබනවා. ඊළඟට අපි වෙළඳාම සිල්ලර වශයෙන් සිදු කරන ලබනවා. එම නිෂ්පාදන සිල්ලර වශයෙන් බෙදා හරින ලබන්නේ අපේ අවුට්ලට් දෙකක් තියෙනවා. නගර දෙක. ඒ අවුට්ලට් දෙක හරහා අපේ නිෂ්පාදන බෙදා හරින ලබනවා. මීට අමතරව අපි Facebook ගිණුම හරහා අපි අපේ නිෂ්පාදන බෙදා හැරීම ආරම්භ කරා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි කොරෝනා තිබ්බ කාලේ වගේ අපේ නිෂ්පාදන බෙදා හැරින්න අපි පටන් ගත්තා. නමුත් ඒක එච්චර සාර්ථක වුණේ නැහැ. මොකද තාක්ෂණික දැනුම සහ තිබ්බ ප්‍රශ්නත් එක්ක. නමුත් මේ SLASSCOM ආයතනයෙන් ලබාගත්ත දැනුම උපයෝගී කරගෙන අපි නැවත අලුතෙන් Facebook ගිණුම හරහා අපේ නිෂ්පාදන බෙදා හැරීම නැවත ආරම්භ කරන්න ලැබුවා. ඊළඟට අපේ නිෂ්පාදන විශාල වපසරියක බෙදා හරිනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් අපේ නිෂ්පාදන සාමාන්‍ය සර්විස් ස්ටේෂන් ඊට අමතරව ලොන්ඩ්‍රි ඊට අමතරව තව අපි ක්ලීනින් සර්විස් ස්ටේෂන් වල ඒ වගේ දේවල් වල අපේ තොග වශයෙන් බෙදා හරින ලබනවා. මේ තියෙන අපේ නිෂ්පාදන ඒතර අපි කර්මාන්ත ශාලාවක ඉදිරි දැනට ආරම්භ කළා තියෙනවා අපේ නිෂ්පාදන ඊට අමතරව අපේ අනිත් නිෂ්පාදනත් එක්ක අපේ ආයතනයේ පොඩි වෙනසක් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වෙනස සිදුවෙන් ලබන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අනිත් ආයතනත් එක්ක බලපුවහම අපි අසම පිරිසිදු කිරීමේ ක්‍රියාවලියක් සිදු කරනවා අපේ නිෂ්පාදන මගින්. මේ තමයි අපි මේ වසර කිහිපය තුළ ලබාගත් ජයග්‍රහණ. අපි 2019 තමයි ආරම්භ කරන්න ලැබුවේ. එතකොට මේ 2023 වෙනකොට අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් විශාල ජයග්‍රහණයක් ලබාගත්ත 2023 වර්ෂයේ අපේ නිෂ්පාදන ITI ආයතනය සඳහා නිකුත් කළ ලබන නිෂ්පාදන දෙකක්. ඒ දෙකටම අපිට අනුමැතිය ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා ITI ආයතනයේ. ඊට අමතරව අපි ඉදිරියට වෙබ්සයිට් හරහා අපේ නිෂ්පාදන අලෙවි කිරීමට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඊට අමතරව අපිට මේ අවසර තුල අවුට්ලට් දෙකක් නගර දෙක විවෘත කර ගැනීමට හැකි වුණා. ඒක අපි ලැබපු ලොකු ජයග්‍රහණයක් කියලා මම හිතනවා. එතකොට මේ තමයි අපි අපේ ආදායම මේ වෙනකොට මේ අවුරුදු කීපය තුල අපි ගොඩනගාගත්ත වර්ධනය කරගත්ත ආකාරය තමයි මේ තමයි අපි ලබාගත් ITI ආයතනයේ awards. ඊළඟට අපි මම ඇත්තෙන්ම SLASSCOM ආයතනයට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා මේ දක්වා දැක්වූ සහයෝගයට. අපිට ගොඩක් අවවාද උපදෙස් SLASSCOM ආයතනය විසින් දුන්නා. ඉදිරියට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා හොඳ උපදෙස් හැමෝගෙම උපදෙස් ලබා ගන්න. ඒ වගේම අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ITI ආයතනයේ ඊළඟට SLS වගේ ප්‍රමිති ලබා ගන්න මේ හරහා. ඊට අමතරව අපේ නිෂ්පාදන ක්‍රියාවලට ලොකු විශාල මුදලක් වැය වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ උපකරණ අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම නිෂ්පාදනය කරන්න කිමිකල් අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. ඒ සඳහා අවශ්‍ය වෙන මූල්‍යමය සහයෝගය මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා මේ ආයතනයේ. ඊළඟට හොඳ නෙට්වර්ක් එකක් හදා ගන්න මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් ඊළඟට මේ ආයතනය සම්බන්ධ වෙලා දරාස් වගේ ප්ලැට්ෆෝම් හරහා අපේ නිෂ්පාදන වලිය බෙදා හැරලා හොඳ ඉන්කම් එකක් ලබා ගන්න අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce our fifth speaker, Tushara Alahakon, Director of Citrus Property Management Private Limited. Established in 2016, Citrus is a SaaS product development and system consulting company specializing in hospitality management. They have spearheaded cutting-edge research and created an integrated, cloud-based, all-in-one solution for the hotel industry. With a passionate focus on progress, Citrus serves more than 30 hotels and resorts in Sri Lanka and aims to become the global industry leader in the hospitality industry. Tushara Alahakun, over to you.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank everyone and SLASSCOM to select me and my company and giving this opportunity to present and address for this forum. Sorry. My name is Tushara Alahakon. I'm the director of the Citrus Property Management Private Limited. When I talk about Citrus Property Management Private Limited, Citrus is very unique software development and software consultation company which is providing our solutions for the hospitality industry. We started our development around 2014, but we formed our company in 2016. At the same time, we could launch our new version of the Citrus PMS. We have small but very talented team in all the areas, and we could develop and we could give the support for more than 30 success stories and implementing Citrus PMS within that period. We were passing very difficult and challenging period with the COVID-19 pandemic and economic crisis, and after the Sunday Easter attack. We could give all the supports and uninterrupted service to our client within that period. And we took that holiday period as the opportunity, and we could develop our new version of the Citrus PMS as with the more features. This slide says about our solution. This is called Citrus Hospitality. It's including 3 major products, solutions. First one is Citrus PMS, second one is Citrus Finance, third one is Citrus POS. You can see our main product solution, that is Citrus PMS, which is giving solutions for the entire hotel solution. This is the solution which we can, it covers all the functionalities of the hotel front office and guest management. Here is the, you can see all the modules of it, and I'll go for another solution. This slide show you our next product, that is called Citrus Finance. When I talk about the Citrus PMS, sorry, I have forgotten to inform you, that is fully integrated channel manager, APIs having two-way synchronization, and we have already connected with the channel manager with the world leaders, world popular channel managers like Star, Rain, and the SiteMinder. We are the very first PMS who have integrated two-way synchronization with the Star in Sri Lanka. This is our second solution, that is Citrus Finance. When I talk about the Citrus Finance cover all the back of the house functionalities, including items, supplier, customer, finance, kitchen, and BI. This is our next solution that's called Citrus POS. Citrus POS is featureful to manage any size of restaurant with the necessary functionalities such as order taking, KOT, BOT, billing, collection management, in-house guest, takeaway, delivery, room service, bar handling, staff meal, shift management, complimentary, and including meal and so. As you know, that service level, in that restaurant service level, measure of any restaurant by food quality and the delivery time. We have inbuilt time taking tracking delivery system inbuilt that POS. Also, we have APIs to integrate the online food delivery platform with the Uber and Pick Me Food. When I come to this side, why that clients should choose Citrus Property Management as their Citrus PM as their solution. First one is it's a SaaS product. The second one is it's cloud-based one. Our strategy is the low-cost leadership, and we are giving 24/7 support to the client, and it's user-friendly, fully integrated system, and they can use from 5 rooms up to star-class hotels, this system. This is our core competencies, and this is the milestone which we have passed in last 6 years. You can see them. And other than that, these are our main clients. We have successfully implement around more than 30 systems, and this is the participation which we have done 2018 and 2019. We have participated for the hotel show in Colombo, and the other one is the Hotel Asia in the Maldives in 2018. This is some of our team members. And I would really appreciate, and I would like to thank all the mentors and SLASSCOM team who is giving this opportunity to us, and share their ideas and knowledge with us and to improve our skills in these businesses. And we are looking that all the supports from the SLASSCOM and the others who to bring that product to the international market. And I would like to thank everyone in this for giving this opportunity to me. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tushara. So there are 4 more participants today which they couldn't make it for today. I just, before calling the 6th speaker, would like to just touch upon their profiles. Juliana J., the founder and corporate trainer of Web Alliance. This organization has been pioneering corporate training and IT education, making a significant impact on Sri Lanka's educational sector. Their programs empower a diverse range of individuals, including children, youth, women, and differently abled individuals. Alongside the corporate sector, having served over 200 companies, Web Alliance now seeks global expansion and partnerships with foreign education institutions as well. Another profile, if I could mention, Kokilavani Navalan, the Managing Director of Possible Green Private Limited, situated in Kilinochchi, Northern Province. The company was founded in March 2016. They specialize in manufacturing herbal teas and coffees, utilizing naturally grown and renewable resources such as leaves, flowers, seeds, roots, and spices. So those amongst 2 profiles I touched upon. Let's now call upon our 6th speaker, Kasuni Atauda, Director and Chief Operating Officer of DocuWiz Consultancies Private Limited. They are a leading cloud-based documentation solutions provider serving government, NGO, and corporate clients. DocuWiz offers a comprehensive range of services from expert translation and language interpretations to market research and meticulous reporting. They are also specialized in cloud-based accounting and bookkeeping services. Additionally, they actively engage in community project-related consulting, aiming to make a tangible impact on the communities they serve. Kasuni Atauda, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kasuni Atauda, and I'm thrilled to present to you about DocuWiz Consultancies Private Limited. And our company is a dedicated provider of cloud-based communication solutions. Our mission is to serve the varied documentation needs of government, NGOs, and corporate clients, simplifying their documentation processes. At DocuWiz, we foster a culture which prioritizes the employment of stay-at-home moms, persons with disabilities, as well as students from underprivileged backgrounds who are seeking part-time employment opportunities. The driving force behind DocuWiz consists of 3 dynamic individuals: Janitha Talagadage, who is a software engineer, and Vibhusha Madanayaka, who is a social researcher, and myself, Kasuni Atauda, a chartered accountant by profession. Together, we bring a wealth of expertise and passion to our services. DocuWiz offers a wide array of services, including multilingual translations, language interpretations, market research, comprehensive reporting, accounting and bookkeeping services, and consultancy related to community projects, as well as monitoring and evaluation. We are proud to serve a diverse clientele, including local and international organizations, government bodies, NGOs, and private companies. providing them with tailored documentation solutions that meet their specific documentation requirements. September month was a golden month for our company because we went global together with partnering with Hellman Worldwide Logistics in Dubai as well as DVV International in Germany. Through my participation in the Regional Women Entrepreneurs Program 2.0, I have gained valuable insights for our business, such as solution-oriented leadership, effective finance management strategies for startups, the significance of personal grooming and branding, social media marketing strategies, and also leveraging new AI tools for startups and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Looking ahead, we anticipate benefiting from the SLASSCOM Regional Women Entrepreneurs Development Program through networking opportunities, skill development initiatives, mentorships and guidance, enhanced access to resources and funding, exposure to new market opportunities, personalized advice for both personal and professional growth, as well as access to specialized workshops and seminars organized by SLASSCOM in future. Thank you for your time and attention. We look forward to collaborating and serving all your documentation needs with excellence and efficiency. Thank you.
Thank you, Kasuni. Ladies and gentlemen, we now introduce our seventh speaker, Dilani Sandamali, the founder of Vision Lanka. This organization, founded on September 1st, 2022, is driven by individuals with blindness and visual impairments. With over 100 members, including 20 active participants, Vision Lanka is dedicated to diverse operations that empower those with visual challenges. Dilani Sandamali, over to you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Vision Lanka ආයතනය ගැන මම කියන්නම්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ විශේෂයෙන්ම ආබාධිත ප්‍රජාවට රැකියා අවස්ථා ලබා ගැනීම සහ උන්ගේ වරප්‍රසාද අයිතිවාසිකම් දිනා ගන්න තියෙන අවස්ථාව ඉතාමත්ම සීමිතයි. ඒ වෙනුවෙන් තමයි අපි විෂන් ලංකා ආරම්භ කරන්නේ. විෂන් ලංකා ආයතනයේ දැනට අපිට 100කට ආසන්න පිරිසක් දැනට අපේ සමාජිකයෝ ඉන්නවා. එතනනොත් ක්‍රියාකාරීව 20 දෙනෙක් දැනට අපිත් එක්ක ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් මම අපේ මාත් එක්ක දැන් රැඳිලා ඉන්නවා අපේ සම්පත්දායක මහත්මයා අසිත පුංචි හේව මහත්මයා. ඔහුට මම ආරාධනා කරනවා ඉදිරියට අපේ මේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකත් එක්ක විෂන් ලංකා ආයතනය ගැන විස්තර කරන්න ඔබට.
Thank you, Dilani. I will just assist her with her presentation, as she's on Braille here, and she's a graduate of Jardhanpura University, and there are 3 graduates with working closely with her, and there's a lot of other members who contribute to this noble cause, and they are not just entrepreneurs, they are into doing business, and they are strategizing their way forward. And this is the background, and I believe that you'll be able to see and realize what the background of the entire gamut of blindness and visual impairment globally, and as well as in the local context. And Vision Lanka is operating in several areas. They are into sales, and they are into lobbying. They are into manufacturing of incense sticks, candles, and so on. And they are into service provision and they have a diversified social media group, and they are also into politics, so which is an unheard of thing, I believe. So there's a lot of services that they deliver, mainly to the visually impaired persons in Sri Lanka. They do Braille translation services, and in particular, I would like to highlight the production of audiobooks. It's like a talking book. One of the primordial forms of communication for them is the Braille language with which they communicate. And in the modern era, they have this ability to gain knowledge and information through digital talking books or audiobooks. And they are in the process of developing audiobooks, and I believe that audiobooks is the theme that attracted SLASSCOM as well. And obviously they are into lobbying and lobbying for rights of the disabled in general, and with a special focus and emphasis on blind persons and visually impaired persons. And in terms of sustainability, they are already earning around 1 million rupees a month, which is a good thing, and they are finding their own means to survive and to generate income and to develop their organization. And as I said, they are on Facebook and YouTube at the moment. And these are some of the products that they create. They source their raw material from outside, external sources. They manufacture incense sticks and candles in their own premises. And they have their distribution network comprising blind persons and visually impaired persons. And if you walk on streets, there are many people who sell candles and incense sticks. They are mostly druggies. So that's the reality of it. And I would like to invite all of you not to buy from them and resort to buying incense sticks from some organization like this, because it will help a person who will most probably, without something like this, will resort to getting social service department or ministries help. And they are nearly into the level of tax paying. They are not yet paying taxes, but of course from the dal and spreads they buy, they will obviously pay indirect taxes, but income taxes they will very soon join the bandwagon. So manufacturing and sales, voice donation. I spoke of digital talking books or audiobooks, and we have started voice donation campaigns. As we are into selling incense sticks in temples, churches, they are like benevolent organizations, and people rally around those religious institutions are generally benevolent people. So we encourage them to donate their voices to create digital talking books or audio books, which in return help their noble cause. And lobbying, we have this new political party, United Republican Front, and they have developed the Braille version of the election manifesto of that party, and they are working closely with United National Party as well as other political parties like Malima and all that. And operations to be developed, translation services can go global, and we have the Tamil Nadu market. If we have a collective of Tamil persons who can donate their donate with their knowledge and know-how and also voice. It's possible to reach out to the Tamil Nadu market, which is around 80 million population and comprising a lot of persons with disabilities and visual impairments. And there are many forms and circulars that needs to be read by persons with disabilities and visually impaired persons. Those can go on Braille, and with state and private institutions, they are already working hand in hand, and they want to scale that up. And school textbooks are not available in Braille and as in the form of talking books. So SLASSCOM is obviously one of the key partners that can come together with Vision Lanka to provide services in a greater scale to the persons with disabilities and with special emphasis on persons with visual impairments. And we want to obviously enhance our manufacturing sector beyond incense sticks and candles, and we want to grow it into a market and serve a market in the global scale and also in the national scale in terms of export as well as import substitution. And we are already working closely with automobile developers and manufacturers here in Sri Lanka, and they are looking at developing rubber components for automobiles. So there are immense possibilities. And yeah, I have gone through this again, and perfume testing and tea testing are two key areas in which we are looking and exploring possibilities, because it's the eyesight that they don't have, but their taste buds are working efficiently. So we are looking at the tea tasting industry, which is a very paying industry, and we are already we have got in touch with a few tea exporters and manufacturers. And perfume testing is another area. They are all out of the 5 sensors, only one is lacking. So we are in the process of negotiating with some of the corporations into perfume testing as well. So let's connect. We have put down the Vision Lanka YouTube channel as well as the contact details, so that you also can join the noble cause and obviously to grow this organization and to get some profits into the larger persons with disabilities. Thank you.
Thank you all, and what a way to end the presentation. So 2 more profiles I would like to touch upon who were unable to present today. One would be Nadisha Jayatilaka, who's supposed to join from Kandy. She was, her business is still at the ideation stage. She's keen to harness the knowledge and gain from our programs while contributing collaboration with SLASSCOM. And also another speaker, Roshini Dhananjayan, founder of Parenthood Global Private Limited. Parenthood is a community-based tech platform that serves as a social networking and knowledge-sharing platform for parents. So, can we have a round of applause for all the ladies who went throughout all their ways till to date, standing tall. Ladies, your business ideas were truly inspiring, and we applaud for your creativity. Best of luck and your future endeavors. Let us now take a moment to recognize our esteemed judge panel once again. Charindra Vijayamana, co-founder, CTO of Maturify. Tarindu Dasanayaka, co-founder, Leo Shoutout Labs. Supun Marishan, CEO of Commercial Technologies Plus. While they finalize their scores, I would like to just, put them on a spot a bit. Even though they are the judges today, they're in front of us as well. Can we just have the hands on mic, please? Charindra, we would like to know what you think about today, the participants, your thoughts, anything that resonates with you.
Hi everyone.
You can, just.
Hi everyone. It was really nice listening to all your presentations. It was very exciting because I think there's like a very diversified sort of startups, or entrepreneurs rather, not startups, entrepreneurs presenting. And it's actually very nice to see the challenges and all the inputs that you all have got from SLASSCOM and how you all have actually used that already to make some progress. So I really hope, though it's only going to be 5 that's shortlisted, it will, you will still make use of SLASSCOM and all the services and programs that they're doing, and hopefully see all of you all in the global market, being stars over there. So all the best, everyone.
Thank you, Charindra. Tharindu Dasanayaka.
Yeah. So as Charindra said, there are actually a wide range of startups presented today. That's great to see. And also, I would like to thank SLASSCOM for organizing this event as well. A few things that I would like to highlight in the presentation also, when we're actually doing this business, some of the slides we haven't identified the financial projections and the strategies to bring the next level of growth, something missing I've seen in the presentation. That's something that you can look at when you're growing the business, like how you actually grow the business and what is your finance strategy, growth as well. And also try to focus more on the uniqueness of the product or the service that you're offering, because if you're actually generalizing in the market, then you might face with the competition if you are in a very startup level, very early stage. So that's something that you can think of, what is the uniqueness actually you're offering in your product and the service. Other than that, I mean, that's great work. Doing a startup is great, starting is great. I mean, that you have taken that step, you already have customers. That's amazing. So keep it going. Thank you.
Thank you. Supun Marishan.
Hi everyone, it's my pleasure to listen to all your pitches today. And I'm agreeing with all the points that Tharindu presented here. And I would like to add something more on your pitches to improve your pitch a lot more. So you guys have to come more up with the problem, that what's the problem that you are addressing on. And you have to come with the pain points. What are the pain points that the real market is getting on? So then you can address on the touch points that where you can touch on the market and you can address more on the pains. So you have to present the problem and you have to come straight forward on the solution more. If you highlight that, your pitches will be more better and better. You can improve the pitches in that way. As well as, and I have to highlight that you have to highlight your traction, that where are you right now and where you need to go. So most of the sliders finances were missing. That's fine, but you have to keep going with the traction because as Sanjay mentioned in his first speech, it's everything about making money by giving an impact to the market as well. So be straightforward on the fundraising and your traction as well. Thank you. All the best with your future endeavor.
Thank you, Supun. I actually wanted to take 1 minute of this. I was the presentation and public speaking trainer for this batch, and I could say the level of confidence, girls, amazing. From what I have seen and what you have gone through so far, from the day 1 till now, wonderful job. Hands off for that. I'm so proud of you all. All right, so until the judges takes a note to clarify their final scores, let us take our next keynote for the day and delve into enabling technopreneurship for women through e-commerce. Please join me in welcoming Shaki Ramzan, Vendor Incubation Executive from Daraz. ඊළඟට අපි දරාස් ඉන්කියුබේෂන් එක්සිකියුටිව් ශාකීර් රම්සාන්ව සාදරයෙන් පිළිගනිමු. E-commerce හරහා කාන්තාවන් සඳහා තාක්ෂණික ව්‍යවசாයකත්ව සක්‍රිය කිරීම ගැන ඇමතීමට. அடுத்து இ-காமர்ஸ் மூலம் பெண்களுக்கான டெக்னோபிரனர்ஷிப்பை செயல்படுத்துவது பற்றி உரையாற்ற தராஸ் நிறுவனத்தின் வெண்ட இன்குபேஷன் எக்ஸிகியூட்டிவ் ஷாக்கீர் ரம்சானை வரவேற்கின்றோம்.
Thank you. And kudos to everyone who presented and talked about their services and products that they are doing. So I'm here representing Daraz. You might be thinking, who's this kid who's going to talk about e-commerce to you? So just an insight, I've been in the work for decades time now. I look older. I'm older than I look. And I've been in the IT and e-commerce industry for 4 years time now. So today I'm going to talk about the topic how enabling e-commerce for women and how it works. So I'm going to talk about two aspects, whereas where we stand as in e-commerce in the overall aspect of Sri Lanka. So these are the content I'm going to go through. I'm not going to bore you with it much. So e-commerce, I think everyone are very familiar with e-commerce and how it impacts businesses, whether it be a product, whether it be a service that you're providing. I think e-commerce කියන්නේ ලංකාවේ දැනට ගොඩක්ම famous අනේ වගේම ලෝකේ වටේම ගොඩක්ම famous කියන්නේ term එකක් කවුරුත් කතා කරන කවුරුත් දන්න. ඉතින් මම ඉගෙන වැඩි දුර කතා කරන්න යන්නේ ඔයාලට. So e-commerce models. So we know that e-commerce models were businesses to business and businesses to customer and then customer to customer. So in Daraz and when it comes to our e-commerce platform, what we specialize is in making it accessible for businesses to customer and then customer to customer too. So I'll talk about how it helps women in e-commerce. So there are e-commerce marketplace modules which you can see. So drop shipping, private label and warehousing. So all of these we provide as a service in Daraz. So importance of digitalization. So like if you look at the overall spectrum of e-commerce, a lot of people find it difficult. So a lot of speakers here spoke about having your own website and also how it can implement like improve your business. And also it's a tough audience. Already we have people who provide software as a solution and who thinks we don't need a middleman to our businesses. So it's a really tough audience to convince today, but I'll try my best. So even though you don't need a middleman to do your businesses, but to take it to the next step, maybe you might need a middleman to empower your businesses. So the cost. So mostly everyone complain about cost when it comes to digitalization or e-commerce. So how are we going to do it? So it's website development costs, application, mobile app cost, and warehousing cost, and the operational cost. A lot of cost going on around. So we have simplified that to you at Daraz. We have got everything covered under one roof where we provide all of this to you. So e-commerce growth in Sri Lanka. So some boring numbers here, which you can Google it. So I'm not going to go in depth about it. So you can see we have after especially Corona has been a really difficult time for everyone. But in perspective of e-commerce, it was a very booming period when it comes to the Corona time for e-commerce. And from there we haven't fallen down much. We have kept the momentum going on, and we have like the entire Sri Lankan e-commerce perspective has gone in a very positive way starting from there. So boring numbers from statistics, you can get it online, so I'm not going to talk about it. So operations, how that works in Daraz. So let me just take you through a simple way, right? So as a seller in Daraz, this is not only for products, yeah? So even services are there in Daraz, even partnerships are there in Daraz, even donations are there in Daraz. You can see for yourself. So as a seller, you register, you upload your products. We don't have a limit for your products. Basically, we market it for you. So people spoke about SEO, PayPal. People spoke about payment gateway integrations. All of this is already done. We just have to put your products up, make sure your products are priced, and make sure the best practices are followed, and you get orders. Once you get orders, we deliver it for you. So we deliver all island, all around the island, so there is no restriction, because if you are based in Colombo and you are using a third-party delivery service, you're going to be your business is going to be within the Colombo or Panadura or Kandy area. So to expand it, so even right now you might be able to do it in your own, but in future if you want to go all island or expand it further than your horizons, you can always trust on Daraz. So we have our own operational fleet. So we deliver to every nook and corner of Sri Lanka. So also not only the delivery part, what happens when the delivery is not received, the returns, the product packing, so everything is standardized at Daraz. So basically that's how our operation works. So you can see we have warehouses in Kelaniya, we have warehouses in Panadura, so which will be utilized. So there are a lot of delivery options which you can do. You can even drop ship, or you can have a FBD fulfilled by Daraz, where you have a stock quantity of more than like a usual amount. You can stock it up at Daraz warehouses and we will deliver it for you. So today what I'm going to mainly talk about this topic here, what e-commerce platform like Daraz offer women-led businesses. So female labor participation in Sri Lanka is decreased and stands at 33% as of 2022. So a good number, to be honest. It's a less number comparatively, but still a long way to go. It's glad to see the audience here who have contributed to that, who are working towards that goal to increase that number. So Daraz, we think women in e-commerce ලට මොකක්ද අපේ පැත්තෙන් අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් ගැන තමයි මම කතා කරන්න යන්නේ මේ මාතෘකාව යටතේ. So low barriers to entry. So what are the low barriers to entry? Basically you don't have to have a business. You can be an individual. ඔයාට තනි පුද්ගලයෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාට ඕනේ ඔයාගේ ID එක විතරයි. ඔයාගේ ID එක ඔයාගේ bank details තිබ්බොත් ඔයාට join වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So simple as that. You have your ID card, you have a bank account that you use, you can join as a seller. You don't have to be worried about, oh, I don't have a business registration, I don't have a corporate document. So it's simple as that. So low barrier to register as far as you have products or services that you are willing to sell on online platform. Yeah? And then a cost-effective market research. So people spoke about here how to make decisions based on analytics. So we have done that hard work for you already as a leading e-commerce platform provider, is number one in Sri Lanka. We have done that already to you. People know what Daraz is. People look for Daraz customers. We have 2.5 million customers and continuing. So that we have done, so it's very cost effective for you. And then skills development. We have workshops, we have programs, we have trainings, we have webinars conducted on very different topics on a weekly basis, monthly basis. So we make sure our sellers are skilled and trained to move on this terrain of e-commerce, so where they can learn new technologies and new skills to improve not just what we offer them, we offer more than products and services. And safety. So when it comes to payments, when it comes to your products, safety is a concern. ගොඩක් කටට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තමයි අපේ products පරිස්සමින් deliver කරයිද? Uber pick me ඔයගොල්ලෝ දාලා යවනවා එයාලා හරියට මේක කරනවද කියන ගොඩක් කටට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තමයි. So we do take responsibility for it. We train our sellers how to do it properly, and if there are any concerns related to that, we have a separate department where they look into these cases, and we even we are considering to refund the amount that you have spent on that. Likewise, we have a lot of programs like that, so where we look after our sellers. Also safety when it comes to payments. Yeah, so people who have a website, they know how difficult it is to handle payment integration. So a lot of options there and a lot of back-end work there. So we have done it on behalf of you, and we take care of all that integration and the technological jargons which goes in there. So we have done that hard work for you here. And the flexibility, right? It's an online platform. All you need is your mobile phone or a laptop and internet connection. That's it, good to go. 90% of Daraz sellers' work is done online. Only 10% where the parcel and you have to hand it over to the closest hub you have, which we have a lot of hubs all across the island. So 90% of the work is done as simple as stay at home, and if you have internet and if you have a laptop or a mobile, you can get it done. So බොහොම ලේසි අපේ Daraz එකත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන්න. ඔයාලට ගෙදර ඉඳගෙනම කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉන්ටර්නෙට් තියෙනවා නම්, laptop එකක්, phone එකක් තියෙනවා නම් එතනින්ම කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Our mobile app, අපේ mobile app එකක් තියෙනවා sellers ලට වෙනම, not the customer app. A lot of people get confused with that. our seller app is there. We have improved that a lot in both Android and iOS, which you can do 80% of your daily task as a seller in the mobile app itself. And then solution to cultural barriers, right? So most of our audience in Sri Lanka are not very familiar with language, English, right? So we have the option to list your products in Sinhala as well and in Tamil as well. So we have the option where you can describe. If you are not fluent in English, that's okay. That's language is not a barrier when it comes to online in Daraz. You can always list your product in Sinhala, and we have Sinhala tutorials, Sinhala educational materials as well as in Tamil, which you can check. Ape platform එක වලට සිංහලෙන් උනත් දාන්න පුළුවන්. ඉගෙන ගන්න දේවල් වලට සිංහල දෙමළ හැම භාෂා දෙකෙන්ම ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ language barrier සහ cultural barrier එක Daraz එකේ නැහැ. So again, the platform, how it supports better. So I spoke about the technological innovation part for the wider consumer market, and then the logistics aspect, right? So logistics aspects is a very big strength when it comes to Daraz. Ape logistic warehouses සහ අපි deliver කරන එක ලොකු strength එකයි ලංකාව වටේම අපිට deliver කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම අපේ තියෙනවා hubs හැම තැනම වගේ ලංකාවේ කොළඹ විතරක් බලුවොත් ඔයාලට hubs තියෙනවා most of the populated areas වල. ඒ වගේම training and business support. අපේ accounts බෙදෙනවා key accounts. අපේ key account managers ලා ඉන්නවා. ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔයාලව train කරනවා. ඔයාලට 24/7 support එක තියෙනවා. අපේ seller support එක හරහා online chat option එක තියෙනවා ඔයාලට. ඒ වගේම අපේ Facebook community, WhatsApp community වගේ දේවල් තියෙනවා අපේ sellers ලාට, just for our sellers, right? This is not customers I'm talking about. A lot of people think, okay, Daraz is doing a lot for customers, right? No, we do a lot for sellers as well. So you can see a lot of support going in there. So we have partnered up with a lot of embassies and a lot of organizations like SLASSCOM, where we provide training and workshop for our sellers. Yeah. So platforms sponsor discounts and subsidies. So a lot of customers come to Daraz expecting for a discount or voucher. So most of the time sellers think, okay, අපිට discount එකක් දෙන්නම වෙනවා නේද මේකට අපේ products විකුණ ගන්න නම්. It's not true. We provide certain times for sellers, we give discounts. So for example, yeah, if you are a new seller, if you sign on to a platform, this is just one example. If you sign on to the platform, we give you cashback reward on your free shipping. So basically there is an option in Daraz where sellers can put their products as free shipping, whereas customers get this at zero cost for their shipping, right? So these costs usually bear by sellers to get their product going on. These things will be rewarded back to the sellers in the first 3 months. So these are just one of the examples that I'm telling you, right? It's not all about you have to sacrifice a lot contributing to the online platforms like Daraz. And collected data monitored indication. So a lot of data. I work on a daily basis on a lot of data. The Daraz depends on a lot of data. So we share this knowledge with your sellers as well. Just if you are a seller, if you register in Daraz, there is an entirely different module as business advisor where you can have like reports generated for your business and how it's happening in Daraz. You can have a holistic view of everything that's going on. So it's just not like a platform where you sell products and you order, like give the products. You have as a CEO, as an owner, you have a holistic view of what is happening, and there is a lot of technological integrations in there. So with that, I would like to come to the final. So thank you for everyone who are here, who has come a long way here. So, and also I would request you, if you have other colleagues who you think Daraz will be a good platform for them to at least start. So please recommend them. You can talk to our, we are here, you can talk to us after this, so how we can help them more. So hopefully I will meet you guys in another forum, and the number 33% hopefully will be 40% by that time when I'm meeting you. So the women entrepreneurs in Sri Lanka has increased much more than we are seeing it today. Thank you everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, Shakir, for that interesting speech. Now, the hero of this day, heroine of the day, ladies, right? So, yeah. The time to announce the winners. The judges have made their calls. I'm sure it must be a much difficult task than we imagine. And yes, we've got our 5 key winners for the day. And the highlight of the part is they will be eligible for a cash reward of 120,000 for the 5 winners selected, subject to submission of a feasible financial cash flow projection to which make their proposals and their company or the product better to SLASSCOM. So, are you ready? Excited? Right. So, these names of the 5 winners I'm going to call upon are not in any order. They are selected, I'm going to say it in very randomly, chronological order. So when I say the names, I would appreciate to have the winners on stage with me. Let me now call Kasuni Athadwa of DocuWiz Consultancies. Number 2, Kehemini Abewadana from Superlight Detergent. And the 3rd winner for the day, Subhashini Silva, Remote Pro Virtual Assistant. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. And number 4, the 4th winner for the day, Shaima Hamid, Festive Eve. And our finalist, I'm going to keep this in suspense. Any guess? Anyone? One guess. Antimaine ekak. One more. Come on. All right, Kalpana Fernando, Remedy Consultant. Congratulations and all the very best. Please move on here. And we are so proud to witness all your achievements so far, not only these 5 winners, but the rest of the people who has come so far. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you, ladies. You may take the seat. We'll call you upon for the next. As we conclude today's speeches and presentation, we are quite not done yet. I'm pleased to invite Pulani Ranasinghe, co-founder of Loons Lab and forum head of the Women Technopreneurs Forum, to provide our closing remarks.
So, all right, everyone. I think everyone is not in a position to hear more speeches. So, I think I'm the only one who's blocking your lunch. So to conclude the program, so let me give few words for our people who really worked hard to get this one so far. And so, first I would like to congratulate to all the winners. So, you'll be receiving a gift of 120,000 each. So on your submission of a successful proposal to take your product forward, you'll be receiving it. So only on like submission of a proposal worth that amount. So it can be whatever the thing, like website development or marketing, or you can utilize it for anything that you want. And yeah, so to end this wonderful event, so I would like to thank all the participants who are here today. I think this is for you. So we all put all this effort to take your businesses one step further. So if that happens, I think that is our purest joy. And yes, I think the biggest party behind this program is our financial strength. So who is Royal Norwegian Embassy. So we want to thank them for their funding provided throughout this program. And also we would like to thank the team behind organizing this. So that is the SLASSCOM team. So I would like to convey my sincere appreciation to all of them, and especially Dilani Samantika, who was handling the program from the beginning. And whenever we talk to one of you, I think what you were saying is nothing but the good, how good she communicated and everything. So thank you very much for all the effort you put through. And from the SLASSCOM corporate office side, I think Rochelle Gomez, I think she is the one that we cannot forget. For any program, she's there for us to help. And then Tisari, and I think in any time, like even if, since we are volunteers and since Dilani is a volunteer, so it's like only the night time that we can have calls, and also at any time I think the whole team was prepared to come in for a call or to do anything related to this. So thank you very much for your team, the team and all the people at the corporate office for putting big effort on making this a success. And yes, coming back to the day event, I would like to thank our wonderful judges who helped us in finalizing our best 5 for the day, but I'm sure all your businesses are really great. So Tarindu Dasanayaka from Shout Out, Sharindra Vijayamana from Maturify, and Supun Mayushan from Commercial Prime. So thank you very much for being here and devoting your time and selecting our finalist for the day. And also my special thank goes to our keynote speaker, Sanjay Alvitigala. So thanks a lot for providing some very insightful speech. I'm sure, I saw like a lot of them were taking notes, so I'm sure there are a lot to take back from that speech. And yes, finally, I think thanks a lot, everyone, all the distinguished guests who are here. So finally, to conclude, I have to give a little message. So all people who are here seated are excelled in their fields, like some in entrepreneurship, all of you are CEOs of your own company, and all the others are representing some company and they are in the top positions. So before I wind up, I invite all of you to talk to all of them as much as possible and try to make connections and try to get the best out of it. And finally, I would like to thank our wonderful comparer, Sivalata Sivasundaram, sorry about it. And thanks a lot for everyone. So, yeah, I'll hand over the mic again to Sivalata.
Thank you, Pulani. And as Pulani mentioned, I invite and encourage our participant to utilize this valuable opportunity to connect with members and SLASSCOM partner representative who are here to support you. Make the most of the time. இனி வருவது சுவைமிக்க மதிய போசனமும் உங்கள் சகபாடிகளுடனான கலந்துரையாடலுமே. இந்த நிகழ்விற்கு உங்கள் தொகுப்பாளராக பணியாற்றி அமையிட்டு மிகவும் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். அடுத்து வரும் நிகழ்விலும் உங்களை சந்திக்கும் வரை விடைபெறுகின்றேன். ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා ගෞරවනීය ඔබ සියලු දෙනාටම මෙම උත්සවය වෙනුවෙන් මගේ දායකත්වය ලබා දීමට හැකියවීම ගැන මම ඉතාම සතුටු වෙනවා. නැවත හමු වෙනතුරු අදට ඔබෙන් සමුගන්නවා. ඔබේ දිවා ආහාරය භුක්ති විඳින ලෙස ඔබ සෑම සියලු දෙනාටම ආරාධනා කරනවා. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an absolute pleasure to serve you as your host for this event. Signing off, until we meet, I am Shivalata Sivasundaram. Enjoy your luncheon and networking, and additionally we kindly request everyone to stay for 2 minutes for a group photographs. Let's make this memorable. Please.